Hi, I'm Lexi,
And I'm Nicole.
and we're Managing Directors of SmileCo.
SmileCo is a cosmetic dental clinic based in Doggett Street in New Farm, Brisbane, catering to the community and its surrounds. The clinic will be established in a newly developed building that already has a small client base due to the spa and medical practice adjacent to the clinic's location. As the proposed clinic location previously held a dental practice, we have negotiated terms and will be renting clinic space which comprises of a reception, 2 surgeries, sterilisation room, storeroom and a staff room, along with the dental equipment that we require. This equipment includes instruments and dental chairs, waiting area furniture and x-ray machines. As a sign of goodwill, this will mean the previous clinic's clients of the old practice will also receive a free consultation to build up the client base. SmileCo has been developed as a partnership with all partners holding equal rights and responsibilities for the management rights, financial accountability and operational decisions of the business. Due to operating the business this way, all partners will hold unlimited liability for debts and obligations that the business may incur. Actions have been taken to ensure compliance of SmileCo under the Partnership Act of 1892, as well as to ensure the clinic adheres to the Code of Conduct set out by the Dental Board of Australia and the ADA Principles of Ethics and Code of Professional Conduct. Additionally, both of the business directors will be registered with the Dental Board of Australia, hold first aid certification and ensure that their licensing qualifications are up to date and do not lapse. As both partners have previously worked in dentistry prior to opening the clinic, we will each contribute $100,000 in capital for the start-up of SmileCo, and will be working alternate full-time hours in order to ensure the business's success.
The initial business goals set for SmileCo is to firstly establish a healthy client base of the residents in New Farm and surrounding areas. Secondly, we aim to do more complex procedures as the business progresses. These goals will require more staff to cater for all services offered and allow our clients ease of access and the knowledge they are in good, safe hands. Our third business goal is to renegotiate the lease agreement as we start to purchase our own dental equipment, eventually extending to own our own clinical premises. Years previous experience in dentistry and holding both a bachelor's degree in marketing as well as my doctorate in dental science, I will be responsible for advertising and marketing needs of SmileCo, and as well as ensuring all clients' needs are met. Initially, I will have more tasks on hand due to the setup of the clinic and will take more responsibility for generating new clients. As SmileCo builds, it will be my responsibility to ensure that all products are offered at a competitive and affordable price. I will work alongside my peers and the bookkeeper to evaluate the costings and create new innovative dentistry packages exclusive to our business that entice clients to keep returning and continue to grow our client market. It will also be my responsibility to ensure that the food out of the clinic is fresh and inviting and the clients are happy with our product.
Before obtaining my doctorate in clinical dentistry, specialising in orthodontics, I studied a Bachelor of Business and Management. Therefore, it will be my responsibility to ensure that SmileCo is operating efficiently and effectively. I will ensure management duties are all catered for, the day-to-day operations of the clinic run smoothly, and look after any staffing requirements as they arise. I will also be tasked with ensuring that all qualifications are up to date and keeping SmileCo OHS compliant. I will also manage client feedback in-house and work with Lexi in order to ensure SmileCo is a successful practice. To start the clinic operating at a competitive level, we will need to hire a receptionist and 2 dental assistants. This will ensure that all clients are properly greeted and receive the best treatment possible when they enter the clinic. The receptionist hired will work full-time hours and will be the first point of contact for all customer inquiries and bookings via phone, online bookings, and managing the email inbox. The person hired for this job will have a bright and positive demeanour and endeavour to make our clients feel as welcome and as comfortable as possible from the moment they walk through the door. The receptionist will also be responsible to help out in other areas where required. SmileCo will also require 2 full-time dental assistants who will assist both myself and Lexi in all dental procedures, ensuring equipment is clean and hygienic, look after stock, record inventory, and alert the managing director when a new order item is required. Although initially I will oversee the accounts, we will also be hiring a bookkeeper to ensure all records are accurate and the business is operating at a profitable level. This person will be on part-time employment and will work alongside Lexi to ensure that all pricing of products and services offered are at a competitive and affordable rate. All staff will be interviewed and both directors will choose the most successful candidate for the role required. Whilst we will not discriminate within our employee selection, as we are operating on TEEP, it is a requirement that all staff, excluding the bookkeeper, either be studying medicine or dentistry in some form of method, be that at university or TAFE. Once employed, Smileco will have progressive and continuous staff training days, and induction training will be completed, with opportunities of upskilling and advancement offered as the business grows.
Located on Doggett Street in New Farm, alongside a spa and medical practice, Smileco will be taking full advantage of its position to entice the wealthy residents of the area and already established clientele to make use of its services. This location meets the needs of directors as terms have been negotiated within the leasing agreement of the hire of equipment and operational dental instruments. The clinic location is within a newly established apartment complex and is across the road from a busy restaurant district of James Street. This provides high visibility to all patrons of the area and allows Smileco to introduce itself to the target market and the patrons of New Farm and its surrounding areas easily and cost effectively. As previously stated, the clinic space and dental instruments will be leased to the directors, and this will be factored into the projected budget and fixed cost for the business. Currently, the industry for dentists in New Farm is under-established, as there are only 3 practicing clinics in the area: Metro Dental, Envisage Dental Studio and Maven Dental. Due to the pre-existing practices, Smileco has run an analysis of what the residents of New Farm look for and found that cosmetic dentistry is something in the area that we'd like to see more of. Results from this survey allow the directors to come together and devise a product and service range that is in demand in the area, in order to combat the pre-existing competition who do not offer all these services. The Brisbane CBD may also offer some competition at first, but we are confident that once Smileco has built up a reputation, the ease of the location will overrule this factor and make the business a success. Due to that analysis conducted for Smileco, we'll start out by offering cosmetic dental services to all clientele. All services will come with a free initial consultation in order to best service the client and decide what is required and follow, such as braces in a package covering initial consultation and monthly fitting appointments, clean and check, extractions, fillings, Invisalign in a package deal including initial consultation, mold of mouth and quarterly fittings, mouth guards including impression and molding, teeth whitening application plus take-home kit, and bridges, crowns and veneers including fitting.
We believe Smileco will have a competitive edge over other dental practices in the New Farm area due to the prior research we have conducted. This research has given us insight into what services the residents of New Farm most desire, which has allowed us to devise a competitive pricing and packages for all clients. Both of us have previously worked in the dental industry, and we have a profound knowledge base when it comes to the client's needs and services offered. This allows for clients to receive the best treatment possible, personally tailored to them, and results in a very satisfied customer. Smileco is starting out small to develop a good client base, and then expanding to provide more services. By outsourcing equipment requirements, we are able to allocate more time to each client individually, adding an extra personalised wow factor every time. Finally, outsourcing equipment needs allows for Smileco to expand at a more rapid rate, as overhead expenses are not initially a pressing matter.